It was grotesque. I don't know what it was.
Barbara, this is Houston. You copy? Your transmission is breaking up.
What's happening?
Well, I'm out from the OMS and RCS description. They can't get the orbiter into attitude rotation. Temperature in the cabin is approaching 103 degrees, and they have downlink transmission problems. What happened?
I had an accident. What's their position?
Just over Eastern Africa.
Try patching them into the Seychelles tracking station. Hang in there, OTC.
The orbiter maneuvering system is not functional. Without it, they can't rotate the shell. We need to rotate away from the sun and keep the orbiter cool. You've got to drop the cabin pressure 21 kilopascals and be clean.
They're gonna burn out.
Where's Colonel Belt? He's on his way.
Damn it! What happened when they went to backup?
Backup system through.
No, what about telemetry? Can we auto-activate their systems from down here?
We cannot auto-activate. It's like someone's interfering with the telemetry. Screwing with the uplink communications from this end.
Can you trace it?
It'd have to be a digital process.
They have to be in the data bank.
Where's that?
Come on.
I'm a federal agent. Come on out of there. What are you doing in here? I work here.
I see your clearance.
The sensor went off. There was a malfunction in one of the telemetry processors.
Did you find it?
No. Did you see anybody else in it? Okay, call security. I want a search of the premises. I don't want anybody coming in or out of this building who doesn't have proper clearance. I'm breaking up, OTC. What's the attitude of the opener? Flying tail first, sir. The belly towards the sun. His launch evaporator system is working, but it's not enough to cool down. Cabin temperature climbing to 116. Where's...
Somebody's jamming our transmissions. Somebody or something is interfering with ground communications, scrambling our uplink telemetry. The shuttle is not responding to override signals.
Got a lot of fly-by-wire. Cutting up tonight.
It might not work. We might lose contact with them.
We have to give it a chance to work.
We have to try to bring them down.
We have to give them control of the ship. Take a chance that the upper can perform that rotation maneuver and deliver the payload.
What if they can't? We could be stranding them up there.
Abandon telemetry. Go to fly-by-wire mode. Cutting off my ability orbit. That's not something flying this all by itself.
You know what? OTC, this is Houston. How's the weather up there?
What's the forecast?
OTC, we're going to fly-by-wire mode. We're going to abort ground control momentarily, see if you can bring those systems back up.
Roger that, listen. And leave it out of us.
David, you take care. What just happened?
They cut off contact with the ship.
Negative.
Negative.
45 seconds. If they were able to execute, they'd have done it by now.
Everybody.
60 seconds.
Go to establish uplink communication. Radio signals fail now.
OTC, this is Houston. Do you copy? OTC, this is Houston. Where are you?
How do you do, Houston? Looks like we finally got this bird to fly right.
OTC, did you hear that?
Music to our ears. Cabin temperature stabilized. OTC, this is Mark. Go. How's the crew? They're looking good, sir. You all get some rest. We'll get back to work in about 07. Roger that, Houston. Let's get to work on that planetary problem. We got a big day ahead of us. Let's just let the electronic press get your sound from the center. I know you have a lot of questions, and I'll get to it.
How did he know what he did was going to work? He didn't. They could have died up there, and there would have been nothing we could have done. It would have been a ghost ship stuck in orbit. Why would he take that risk? Bring those men back without moving that payload? You're talking millions of wasted dollars. That's all Congress would need to shut down this.
As of 2200 hours, the crew has been conducting onboard tests and tasks and resting up for their first full day in space. I'm happy to say after a beautiful night launch, the shuttle orbiter has performed magnificent.
So much for your boyhood hero.
Carmel? Carmel? Can I talk to you for a moment? You want to know why I lied? You're asking yourself if this means I'd lie to you.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? I'm seeing a bit of a delay here. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see why I'm delaying a little bit. Let me... How you guys doing today? You guys doing all right? What if yeah. Where'd I go? I'm back. Did that help? Not really. Oh well, it'll be fine. You won't see much of me anyway. How's it going? Welcome everybody. For those who are new, I'm Steve and I'm the Beeve. Good to see you all here. I am still kind of getting my Twitch and everything set up. So this is so I've still got some. I'm getting my stream and everything is coming together. As you see, we do have a chat. I'm trying to figure out a way to get rid of the restream issue here. Maybe I just need to disconnect the chat, which maybe that'll help. But you know what? We will save that, I think, for another day. In the meantime, know that I am working with StreamerBot and things like that because I do plan on giving you guys some channel rewards and things like that. You guys can mess with my stream and, I think we're going to have a good old time. So anyway, tonight we are going to be playing Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. We're going for round 2. I came home today from work. I was kind of stunned. I didn't know what to go for today. I almost decided to change it up again with a little bit of Saints Row 3. Just because you guys know I like silliness. I like horror games and I like silliness. And Saints Row 3 is all about over the top foolishness and all that jazz. Anyway, so we're doing Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. And try to check something here. You guys can hear me, right? Let me double check my stream just to make sure. I hope I'm not just talking to myself. There we go. Okay, yeah. Wow, I sound really blown out right now. I'm going to turn my mic down a little bit. How's that? Am I sounding better? Still sounds a little loud, but that could just be me. All right. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to be doing some Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. Last time we played, we were at the house where it had been thrown around between a few different people. And, well, you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Wait, before we begin, make sure you hit that like, follow, or subscribe button. Or if you want, go ahead and leave a dislike or a mean comment. Because honestly, I don't give a damn. All right, everybody. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to slide right in here. Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. Woo! Loud. Okay. So, like I was saying, wow, why am I so delayed with my camera today? I am not a fan of that. Hang on one moment. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, when I'm looking at Elgato, it's looking good. If I minimize Elgato, delays. What is happening here? Oh well. Let's get into it. So we'll go ahead and we'll look in here, and I will look at some of the stuff that goes over. Is there any new news? No, that was there before. That button. Okay, so thought I saw something weird. Okay, so last time we were talking about Evergreen Lane, and that was the house where there was it had switched hands a bunch of times. There were a couple kids who had died of... Hang on, I've got it over here. A couple of kids who died of tuberculosis. They died of TB. Let me do something real quick. Hang on one moment. I want to see... I just want to see about having my streams and whatnot pulled up so that way I can monitor them. just in case there's any chat shenanigans or whatever, because it looks like I'm missing some things, like alerts and things and whatnot. And, you know, if people do come in, I do want to welcome them and say hello and things of that nature. Okay. I think we are golden, Pony Boy. So, let's go back to this. So yeah, the two girls died. They had the guy whose son had died, or son and I think daughter. It looks like it. Both died of tuberculosis, and the son or the dad was very angry. A very angry person. It mentioned it here, and then also we had the ghost of the GI who took his life in the garage. Basically because, you know, as it says over here, he was basically dealing with PTSD after he came home, and he was the only one of his friends that did end up making it home. And so it seemed that he had a bit of survivor's guilt. But for right now, I think I found all I can with that place. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start looking at... I just thought of something. Can I do that? We'll do that, and then I'm going to do this. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure out how my layout and everything is. So give me just 1 second. This will just take 2 seconds. I'm going to put you there. Okay. I think we're good. We're going to see. All right. So, I think we found all that we could for that house for right now. So what I want to do is I want to check out the second house. And I don't know why I did that. So let's check here from Max Lauren. It says, Conrad, I moved my family into our new house 6 months ago. Since then, they claim to have experienced strange things that they cannot explain. Seems like they are going in the belief that our home is haunted. I personally have never experienced anything that makes me believe in ghosts, but my wife and kids have a laundry list of things they feel are paranormal. My wife says that she has heard sounds of crying in the living room, someone talking to themselves in the laundry area, and footsteps throughout the house. She also claims to have seen a person's shadow creeping along in the hallway. My youngest child's bedroom is adjacent to the bathroom. Recently, he's woken up several times in the middle of the night saying that a boy is in his room scaring him. He has also mentioned that he's seen an elderly man lingering in the kitchen. Personally, I don't believe this is being caused by spirits. When something falls off the shelf in my garage, or I feel a sudden change in temperature, I chalk things up to more rational explanations. Regardless, I would like to resolve this issue for my family. I know it would mean a lot to them. Let me know when you're available to check out our home. Max Lauren. Sorry, I was hearing a sound that I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. That's actually from people outside. Okay, so we got to pick a few things to go ahead and start investigating. Depending on what we pick on, it will trigger certain interactions. So, a boy's room, footsteps throughout the house. I'm trying to see if there's any mentions of. Let's go and let's check the archives real quick. See if there's anything here. Oh, divorce agreement. Divorce in 1992. That would mean Alan. Yep, right here. Okay. Changes create gateways. Okay. That's all we have for right now. So we will go back and we'll see what we can pick up from the emails. Changes create gateways. Crying in the living room. Footsteps throughout the house. Oh, what? Oh. What? Okay. Yo, I already picked it. I'm being dumb. Let's do someone talking to themselves in the laundry room. A shadow creeping in the hallway. And a boy in his room. And with that, we'll see what that triggers for us. Real quick, we have enough for something, I think. 120. That's the best flashlight we can get, unless they have upgrades that come out later. Light gear. Oh, it's dots. We can get dots. Anybody familiar with Paranormal Activity or Phasmophobia? You know what dots are. Got the EMF pod. I don't have enough for the pod. I have the thermal sensor. Nothing unless a new upgrade comes out. I don't have enough for this, but that's going to be nice. That's going to be real nice once I get that. Because right now I just have the digital camera. I don't want to deal with exorcism tools because I don't even know what I'm dealing with. So I guess let's go ahead and let's get the laser pen. Mounted on a miniature tripod, enables steady placement on any surface. Laser grid displays an array of green dots over a limited coverage distance. The laser produces quite a bit of energy, and some investigators have mentioned that ghosts at times manipulate the device to facilitate manifestation. While technically not a ghost-hunting device, investigators have been known to use the pen to supplement their investigations in very intuitive ways. Please refrain from pointing at the eyes, as this can cause permanent visual damage. Power efficiency B. Light strength low. Okay. Now I wonder if I'm going to have that on me. I wonder. Does the search function work? No. Would have been nice though. It would have been cool if they had something where it like. That was weird. The sound just kind of like turned on and off like that. It'd be cool if they had a way where like they had like some history of the town, which you know what? Because it says haunted New Eidolon. Maybe, you know, but who knows? Maybe we'll find something out as we go along. Okay, I have no feet and I must scream. So let's see, we have here. It's camera, sound recorder, EMF, the thermal. And I think I have to wait till next time to get the dots, because I'm not seeing them anywhere. All right. Anybody got a poop? Let's see what we got here. We already went to Evergreen. We'll check that out later. We're going to go to Polk Street. Yes.
The Lorentz have a bit of contrast within their family about their home being haunted. It's interesting that Max is not convinced, yet the rest of his family is concerned. He also didn't provide any information stating he debunked their concerns. Sometimes skeptics just want to dispute everything. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Okay. There's the pen. Oh, I gotta trade something out for it. So I guess what we'll do is we will go and we'll check this place out. And if we seem to just... Can I go to any of these other houses? I know it's kind of weird. Hey, can I go walk in the other people's place? We'll investigate a little bit. And then if we see any evidence of things, we'll just go and we'll get the pen. Is that me? Yeah. We'll shut this. And let's get our bearings of the place. We got a living room. Got the kitchen over here. The garage. What else we got? We go through this door. We have the bathroom. What's that popping noise? We have an off. Is this a child's room? Let's say this is a child's room. Is there any news things in here we can find? So for those joining, this is basically, if you're familiar with Phasmophobia, this is like Phasmophobia, but a more, I guess you could say, quote unquote, realistic take on it. The idea is that, you know, if paranormal investigators were like real and everything was like seriously legit, you'd come through and you'd try and find evidence to show to these people, right? And so we're just trying to figure out what these things are. And apparently there is... I heard about this game like a year or so ago. And so one of the things... Anyway, I'll get to that in a second, what I was about to say. Anyway, as you explore, see, one of the things you can find is articles and things. The good thing about this is it is more stuff in your archive. And when you're about to leave, you write notes in your notepad. And so you pick different notes or lines that were said, things from the archive or things that were said in the email. And depending on what you put together, it could trigger certain things that start happening. So here we found the certificate of marriage of Charles Allen and Deborah Tyler. Okay. He's on Spruce Street. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. Did you guys hear that? Somebody told me to leave. Now, as far as I know, you can't actually die in this game. So it's just kind of a see what happens kind of thing, I guess. Is there anything behind here? Let's do an EVP, because we're hearing voices.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
What do you guys think happened, chat?
Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here?
Channel Kitty says hello.
How many people are here other than me?
Honey, I can't do this. I'm sorry. I love you.
How
We
many
can hang out
people are
later.
here other than me?
Oof. I was in a rush. I don't have anything to eat that I could just like hurry up and throw together. So I'm having what I had this morning. Good old cereal.
Is this your home? Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here?
What do you guys think happened here? We don't have much evidence to go off of other than the divorce agreement and the marriage certificate.
Why are you here?
But we got a ghost boy.
Why are you here? Can you tell me your name?
You know, another thing I'm wondering is if that voice is actually coming from the boys,
Tell me your name?
the kids' room, because he said there's a boy in there. All right. By the way, Stogna Little Baloney, thank you for the follow. Expert Lurker, I hope you're hanging out in here. Good to see you swinging by. I think this house is a little too small for a basement. What was that? That's the closet. I'm hoping to pick up that voice again. But I don't know. It's being very flighty, very flaky. Okay, let's walk around a little bit. Is that me? That's me. Burbank Gossip. I don't know if that was me or not. I just recorded it just in case. Did you guys heard that?
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Oh, that's two different.
Ooh,
Those two different ones. You see that? It's a male and a female. Let's do EVP over here again. Finally got it.
Wow, that's great audio evidence. Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
I apologize again for eating. I'm starving and I gotta eat
Is there
something.
anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? anything you'd like to tell me?
One moment. I want to check my notes. Crying in the living room. Footsteps throughout, shadow in hallway. I'll have to remember that. Okay. Anyway.
Do you know why I'm here?
Back to the EVP session.
Do you know why I'm here?
I don't know how, but I just got milk in my eye.
How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me?
I wonder why these ghosts are being so weird.
Is this your home?
The last house was like that too.
Is this your home?
And don't make fun of me eating out of freaking cereal out of Tupperware. I don't care. I was in a rush.
Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here? Why are you here?
They're not very talkative, are they? I think the next thing we're gonna have to do.
Why are you here?
I think I'll start with the temperature. They talk because he did mention temperature changes, but he said the garage, but I didn't select the garage, so I don't know if that's gonna work or not.
Can you tell me your name?
EVP or not EVP? I'll do that later. Or not EVP. EMF. Wow, I can't think. Am I the only one hearing that popping noise every once in a while? Oh, it flagged something. Oh, it's dropping. It's dropping. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? I wish you were here.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder. What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
A lot of weird noises now.
Ooh,
What was that?
That's eerie audio evidence.
You know, I wonder if I can just grab the dots and just set them up. I think I want to set them up in the hallway. Just because I selected the shadow in the hallway. So maybe if I grab the shadow in the hallway and I throw it in there, maybe I'll be able to pull it up. Excuse me. So I'll put... I don't know how to switch my stuff. Let's see how we do this. Is there a button to... Interact. HUD. Toggle hustle. They don't even call it run. Well, I guess it's not really a run. Okay. Well, I want... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. One moment, please. I'm not gonna be okay with people spamming my stream with obnoxious BS. Okay. So, we got to figure out how this works. Because I bought the dots, and I want to be able to use them. Okay, I took batteries. How do I put things up? Well, maybe I can't. I didn't even have a crouch button. Okay, well... I guess I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and we'll see what happens. Oh, it's dropping.
These temp readings are unusual. Looks like it's a cold spot.
Oh.
Paranormal.
Well, you got to get me all excited like that. I could... Where's it coming from? Did you hear that?
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
I'm going to check the garage. That's the one place I really haven't looked yet. Hello? Maybe there's some evidence in here in the garage. Not like evidence, but like the archive stuff. Like the papers and whatnot. Is there an attic? Hello? There's a basement? I checked all the doors, didn't I? Hold up. I thought I checked all the doors of this place. That light wasn't on. That's a big old closet. I'm a fan. That is a closet.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
We found the basement. I totally walked past the door. Hello? Is there anybody here? We found evidence. It's a blurry photo. That's probably the couple that. What's happened to my camera? I really don't. You know what? Let me try something. I'm gonna close my Elgato Steam mode. Actually, if I go back to the game. Oh, I'm working fine now. Okay. I'm noticing my frame rate is really bad for you guys. I'm wondering why that is. I don't know why my frame rate would be so bad. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. I doubt it, but does this place have an attic? Hey, who's turning on the lights in here? No lights. Excuse me? No. Where's it coming from? I'm starting to wonder if there's an attic somewhere. Because I can't find these noises. It sounds, I don't know what to say. I'm just going to equate it to a banshee. Where it's a high-pitched whistle, wind-like noise. Once again, I thought the fridge was actually something. I'm